Welcome to J Hart Model Works. In this video, we're going to have a quick bench update. We're going to discuss some things that have been added to the stash, some things that are coming to the stash, some things I'd like to have coming to the stash, and just some general talking. Welcome to my workbench. Let's get started. All right, let's start with a bit of a bench update. The Skyline 2000 GTR has been on hold for a couple of weeks now. I've been waiting on some 3/64 inch heat shrink tubing, which I wanted to try out for some spark plug boots. Amazon lost it twice. It finally came in yesterday morning. Didn't work out as good as I wanted, but I think it'll do what I needed to do. Also, I have been waiting on some other parts, some other materials to come in, some braided line, which just finally came in as well. Speaking of the engine, I am going to do the engine in two different parts. The first video is going to be on the engine itself, and I believe the engine bay is going to be a separate video because there is a good deal of scratch building going on there. A couple of things that I saw from another channel that I wanted to try, but yeah, there's a bit of scratch building, and there's just, if I were to try to do the engine and the engine bay all as one video, it would be a really big video. It would end up being a really long video. Also, some of the stuff that I'm going to do, there's the Street Custom version has a strut brace, and Sean from the Scale Model Car Guide channel actually has the kit, so he is resin casting me the strut brace itself. So from that point, all I have to do is scratch build or get the photo etch ends for the strut brace, which I reached out to Tamiya and I was like, hey Tamiya, I bought the standard version, not the Street Custom version. I wanted to see if I could just buy the photo etch fret, and they were like, give us your address and we'll just send you one out from that we have spare in a spare parts kit. And I was like, I didn't buy that version of the kit. I'll pay for it, you know. And they're like, no, it's okay, we've got spares, so no biggie. And they sent it to me, which was really surprising. It was kind of awesome. So that should be on its way. Parts from Sean, I believe, should be on their way. And so I'm just kind of running behind on that. I started out about 2 weeks ahead on videos, and now I'm looking at about a week behind where I wanted to be. So I should spend this week wrapping up the engine itself and then move on to the engine bay video. So that's where we're at with that. From there, we're going to go ahead and look at some stash ads. The first one is the new Nissan Fairlady 240 ZG from Tamiya. This is the brand new release with the whole new tool. I've just kind of poked around at it, and it's got some cool features to it. It's got some cool parts. This is scheduled to be a buddy build with Sean from the Scale Model Car Guide channel. So I honestly don't really have this planned out yet. I normally have colors picked out already. I'm kind of leaning between a metallic purple or a really dark green. So we're going to see how that turns out. Let me know what you think in the comments below on colors for the 240Z. The other one that I got in is the new Jaguar E-Type Roadster, which I've been eagerly awaiting because this also is a brand new tool. However, I'm a little less than happy with this one. I haven't really opened it, but I looked at the body, and the way this came with the hood stretched over the body, which means when you put these together, they don't line up. And I've heard other people say they've had the same problem with This and the regular E-Type kit, the hardtop. Now maybe when you put the body on the chassis, maybe these under panels get stretched out and line up. If so, great, but if not, this is really, really poor packaging on Revell's part, because I mean, when you're shipping bodies where the hood has a huge gap between the hood and the frickin', that's because you stretched the hood out. I mean, that's ridiculous. Unless this body like really stretches this out, unless the chassis really stretches this body out, that's a huge gap. There's plenty of room. This is a huge box. There's plenty of room that you could have fit the hood and the body. You could have packaged them separately, or you could have put them in one long package so they didn't stretch the hood out like this. This makes me, I mean, this is crazy, is what this is. When we get to this, we'll see what happens. We'll see if that body stretches out over the chassis. I'll have to do some, definitely have to do some pre-mock-ups and see what happens. But I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased at all. I'm still gonna build it because it is one of my favorite cars. I was really, really hoping for more. They did make some changes that did fix some things, so all in all, maybe the hood thing can be sorted out. We will see. I don't have the colors picked out on this one either. I've got kind of some ideas. Either a really dark gray. I think Jaguar has a couple of colors I'm looking at. There's an opalescent gray metallic pearl, and there's a maroon pearl, I believe. I'm also looking at some outside colors. Aston Martin has a sterling green, I think, that looks like it could be a really cool color. It's not British racing green. It's kind of like a grayish, silverish green. It's an interesting color. And then there's a couple of blues. There's a blue from Lamborghini that I kind of thought of. And then there's a Viking blue from Ford that looks like that would be an awesome color for this car as well. So yeah, we'll look more at colors when we get into building the Jaguar. So we also have an order in on eBay for a Ferrari Dino 246 GTS Spider. That's going to be in the tester's box. It's going to be a reboxing of, I believe, the Italeri kit. No, the Fujimi kit. That's going to be a reboxing of the Fujimi Enthusiast kit. I actually found a reasonable price on that, which is kind of hard to do on eBay now. eBay pricing is crazy. So yeah, I managed to find a good price on that, so that'll be coming in as a future build as well. I was looking for an Italeri kit. I was looking for a copy of the Italeri Ferrari 250 GT SWB, the short wheelbase car, and I found them, but everybody for some reason wants hundreds of dollars for this kit, and it's not a hundreds of dollars kit. It's slightly, my understanding is it is slightly better than the AMT kit, and the AMT kit has a lot of problems with it. But I think the lowest one I've seen so far, they're wanting $172, and they're completely ignoring any reasonable offers, anything closer to the 40 to 60 range. I would never pay more than 60 for that. Honestly, I don't think it's worth more than 40. It's not an amazing kit, but it is a subject that I really want. I would like to have to go next to the California. I'd love to have one in like a dark gray or something. So we'll see if anything pops up. All in all, that's about where we're at on the bench and with the stash ads and with things coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and y'all have a great day. Bye. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Also, feel free to leave comments, feedback, critique, or anything else in the comment section below. I enjoy interacting with all my viewers in the comment section and try to reply to all the comments I receive. If you want to catch future videos, please consider subscribing to my channel and make sure you click the bell notification icon so you can be notified when I upload new videos. As always, thank you for watching, keep modeling, and have a great day.